There was no comprehensive public archive or detailed standalone report specifically labeled as non-governmental Ohio news for the dates August 4th to 5th, 2025, in the available search results. However, I can provide relevant non-governmental Ohio news from around that period based on the latest data from trusted non-governmental news sources and organizations. 1. Signal Ohio and Signal Cleveland. Non-profit and independent local newsrooms in Ohio focused on community-driven journalism continue to provide extensive coverage of issues important to Ohioans. Their mission, supported by local philanthropic funding, is to produce high-quality, diverse, and community-reflective news for the state. Their recent efforts include tackling issues like civic engagement, social justice, and local public affairs. This includes spotlighting local nonprofit efforts, university lobbying activities, and community empowerment initiatives. Source 1. 2. On August 6, 2025, the Ohio Attorney General's Office, a government entity but reported on by independent news outlets such as Signal Cleveland, publicized coordinated raids by human trafficking task forces on 4 massage parlors in Northeast Ohio, suspected of sex and labor trafficking. While the source is governmental, the news was widely covered by local independent news organizations with a focus on community safety and criminal justice issues impacting local residents. Source 4. 3. Funding announcements for nonprofit organizations operating in Ohio for the 2025 to 2026 year were made in late May 2025. The United Way of Central Ohio approved over $5 million to support 68 nonprofits serving families and children. These efforts focus on education and child well-being. Funded through nonprofit and private sources, aiming to reduce educational disparities by improving third-grade reading proficiency in target school districts. Source 2. Independent news coverage around early August 2025 highlighted lobbying activities of Ohio's major universities such as Ohio State and Case Western Reserve. These universities maintain internal government relations teams focused on legislative priorities, including federal aid, diversity and inclusion policies, and agricultural legislation. This lobbying is an ongoing topic for investigative local media reflecting on institutional priorities and their influence on public policy, covered by independent news organizations like Signal Cleveland. Source 3. In summary, the primary independent Ohio news sources available provide insight into nonprofit community funding, educational initiatives, human trafficking law enforcement actions, and university lobbying activities. Independent newsrooms, such as Signal Ohio and Signal Cleveland, serve as key providers of locally relevant, non-governmental news coverage during this timeframe. No single, consolidated daily news report specifically for August 4, 2025, from non-governmental sources was found in the search results.